Chick. Let me get my camera adjusted. Woo! Zoom in a lot there, friend. How are we today? There we go. I think that's as good as we need. How are you? How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Getting my other device set up here so I can make sure to catch comments as they come. I see we've got some folks coming in. Say hello. All right, here we go. Make sure my volume is off. Mr. Sullivan, why are you on my live stream? All right, I see some folks are coming in. Hello. All right, so I have titled this a Fast and Fabulous thank you card because, as you can see, it's a very simple but oh so pretty card. I absolutely love it. And let me see if I can come in just a little more. I think maybe that'll be good. From what I see on my device versus the receiving device, there's a bit of difference there. So, all right. Okay, so this card is using that brand new designer series paper that I told you guys about yesterday. This is the paper that you get for free when you get the starter kit during Celebration, which is now through the end of the month. So there's a few days left to get this. And the papers are just all absolutely gorgeous. You have all of the colors here. And they're a lot of fun. The patterns are very nice. They're just absolutely beautiful. And so I'm using the Subtles pack to create a handful of different thank you cards. Now, they're all basically the exact same design, just different colors. But isn't it amazing how a different color can change the look of the card? Though in this case, not too much. I mean, they're all really the same. But aren't they beautiful? They're so much fun. Very simple, very easy. You could do a whole slew of these cards in just a few minutes, which is great if you have a lot of thank you cards to send out. So I have to see which one is your favorite, and I'll ask you that at the end of the video because I'm going to show you one more color. But these are the colors that I have done so far. This is Pool Party and Coastal Cabana. This one is Pear Pizzazz and Mossy Meadow. This is Petal Pink and Calypso Coral. This one is So Saffron and Bumblebee. I love the Bumblebee. And this one was an interesting one. This is Calypso Coral. And when I was finding a coordinating color for the Calypso Coral that was still a relatively monochromatic look like these were, I found that Terracotta Tile didn't work and Cajun Craze didn't work. But when I brought Cherry Cobbler in, it worked. So this is Coral, Calypso Coral and Cherry Cobbler. So I thought that was really interesting. Hi, Miss Mary. How are you? All right. So these are the 5 that I've got pre-done. And I've just been working my way through the stack because I have a lot of thank you cards that I need to get sent out for customer orders this month. And so these are going to be some of my cards. And so I'm using Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, and I've got to tell you, you know I love this ribbon. It's the white with metallic edge, silver metallic edge ribbon. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, Shyler, how's it going? All right, so I'm going to use Highland Heather ink for this one. And the stamp set that I'm using is Punch Party. This is that stamp set that I mentioned that's free with a $300 workshop. So, hi, Miss Sherry. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It would be a perfect gift for a set of thank you cards. I'm using the oval stamp here, and I'm using a heartfelt thanks stamp on this one. And then, oh, you made more tea because you ran out. Oh, well, tea is good. Okay. Mary says, heads up the party police. But little do you know, Miss Mary, that the party police will likely be the one leading us into temptation. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're using the Punch Party stamp set, and then I'm bringing in the double oval punch. This is the one that's got, see if I can get the glare off of it and you can still see, there we go. This is the one that's got the little straight edged oval and then the scalloped edge together. And so what you can do to keep from wasting paper, because as you notice, this is one punch, but you cut your paper down long ways this way, and so that way you're not wasting very much, and you can choose which one you want to cut out if you want different colors, right? So this strip is 1 1/8 inch, and it fits the straight edged oval perfectly. And then the other one I would do probably a 1 1/4 inch strip. So anyway, we're going to be using the punch, and then very soon I'll be thinking about Easter, and I'm going to be using this punch to create an Easter bunny. So you'll want to come around for that. I'll be using the 2 heart punches as well, the straight edge and scalloped edge heart punches for the body of the bunny. So you guys will want to stay tuned for that. So let's get started on this card. Okay, the first thing we want to do is bring in our Pierce mat because we're using photopolymer stamps. And we're going to stamp that oval shape first. So let me just get that outline. Remember, tap, 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 not smush, smush, smush. Here we go. I can't believe Celebration is already pretty much over. I'm so used to having 3 months of Celebration that I don't even know what to do with myself for only 2 months. It's crazy. And it's almost over, and I'm feeling sad, and I'm just a mess. Okay, let's bring in the Memento Black and that thank you sentiment. So we're going to tap, tap, tap with that one as well. Hi, Miss Judy. How are you? No worries, darling. It's okay. All right, now I'm going to try to line that up there. Very good. I'm always so impressed when I get it straight when I'm trying to do this live. Okay. And then, oh, Mary has a question. She says she ordered the new embossing die cut machine and it has a specialty plate. What is the specialty plate? Miss Mary, are you talking about that dark gray plate? Is it this one that you're talking about? If so, well, I'll let you tell me if it is this one or not. This one is for the 3D embossing folders. So for my machine, I have the magnetic plate, the magnetic platform. And so when I'm doing 3D embossing folders, because they're so thick, I have to use the regular platform. And then you can see with the sandwich here, it shows the regular platform and then the 3D embossing folder. and then the dark gray plate, which is this one. And then that's all you use. So you don't use the clear plates when you're using the 3D embossing folder. You're just using these two. So if you have the new machine, Mary, you can see on the platform it has the sandwich set up for you. So you can tell from there what you need. What comes with the machine are the platform, the thick plate, the thin plate, which is the shim that you would use if you were die cutting with the regular platform, and then the two clear plates. So this is what you would have with your machine. So the platform, of course, you use for the machine itself for everything. And then you use the little shim and the two clear plates if you're die cutting with dies. And then if you're embossing with the thick embossing folders, you're using just the platform and this dark gray plate. All right, so I hope that that answers your question. All of these are what come with the machine, so it's surely one of these pieces that you're talking about. So, but congratulations on getting the machine, because the machine is absolutely fabulous, and if you've had a chance to play with it yet, then you already know that, don't you? I absolutely love it. I love the fact that it can be folded up and carried around, and I love that it works so well, and I love that it comes with everything you need already, and I just love it. Miss Judy is doing well. That's great. I'm so glad that you're here with us this evening. So, you know, now is a great time to remind you that every $50 purchase that you make until the end of the month, because of Celebration, you're going into a drawing to win the little mini die cut machine. And the mini machine comes with all of its own plates as well. So it comes ready-made to get to work and do all kinds of stuff. And, you know, if you travel at all, the little mini machine is fabulous because it weighs next to nothing. I mean, it's very lightweight. I like taking it when I go to classes that don't require the big machine because it's just really, really nice to carry around. I can put it in my bag even, and so it's really nice to have. All right. Plus, if you're getting it for free, that's the best deal ever, isn't it? All right. So we're going to use the punch and just punch out that label. Oh, you haven't had a chance to play with it yet. Miss Mary, you need to get on that, girlfriend. It is a fabulous piece of equipment. All right. I've mentioned this before. I'll mention it again. How many layers of dimensionals, I say, is the most you can have if you plan to mail a card out? 2 layers. So in this case, we're putting 1 layer in between the label and the background, and then we're also going to put a layer on the back of the background piece. So we'll go ahead and just put our dimensionals right here on both pieces. Get off my fingernail. I thought I would do something relatively simple and quick this evening because Mr. Stampin' Chick and myself are going out for a dinner date tonight. And the little one, I say the little one, my mini-me, little miss, is at work. And so we're going out and enjoying some quality time together. And I almost feel bad that we're going without her, but then I remember that we're allowed to have grown-up time too. So, anyone else know what I'm talking about when you're so used to taking them with you and doing everything together, and then all of a sudden you don't have to anymore? And you know, it's kind of like learning to be grown-ups and alone again. We're so close to being empty nesters that I don't even know how to behave. You're having steak? Oh, I will be too. We're going to Roadhouse, which isn't super fancy, of course, but it's really nice to have time alone. I do too love you guys. Listen to her. You see that Shyler is my oldest child, and she's been grown and gone for a hot minute, so this doesn't even apply to her anymore. She abandoned me years ago. Okay, so I've put down the gorgeous grape layer, and realized that I didn't give you measurements for that. So, okay, so the base is Highland Heather, and it's a standard 4¼ by 11" scored at 5½, right? And you knew that. And then, of course, burnish it down good. And then, oh, 6 years, is that how long it's been? Jeez, way to make me feel older than I feel already. And then the layer of gorgeous grape is 4⅛ by 5�3/8. And that's very important because we're just wanting the smallest little strip of a border around here. Okay, so 4⅛ by 5�3/8. And then the Designer Series paper layer is the standard layer size, 4 inches by 5¼ okay? And so all of the ones I've done so far, I've used the plaid. I almost want to just go rogue and turn it over, but since they all match already, I'm going to go ahead and leave it with this one. No, I'm not. Live on the edge. Do a different side. Be brave. Be bold. You know you're getting old when the exciting part of your day is trying to figure out which side of the paper you're going to put up. All right, so you want to make sure that you wrap your ribbon around the paper before you get overly excited and tie it. So don't get too excited about yourself that you forget to tie the ribbon on. So I'm going to go ahead and hold it over and tie it in midair. We'll see how well this works. No, I'm not. I'm going to get my silicone mat because that's too much. Anyway, tie your ribbon before you tape it down. In fact, this may be a good way to do it. Tape it down to your silicone mat and then tie it. That way it doesn't move. All right. Here we go. Oh, hi, Miss Mary. She's joining us from Melbourne, Australia. That's so exciting. Hannah would have a fit right now. She wants so badly to visit Melbourne. All right. You folks are, what, summertime going into fall? Is that correct? I think. Okay, so I've got my base layer. I have the background layer, and then I've got the DSP here. And I'm going to go ahead and layer it on. This is all very simple. We're just doing simple layers here. Make sure that your ribbon is relatively straight before you press it down. All right. Give that a little cinch up. And then take the backing off of these blasted little dimensionals and layer it over the top of our ribbon right there. That is very, very cute with that background. I'm telling you, friends, this paper is gorgeous. Sign up for the starter kit. Get $125 worth of product for only 99 bucks. And of course, that's in the US. So Miss Mary down in Australia, they have different price scale for you folks. But you know, you get a great discount right off the bat. You get a lot of fabulous products. And remember, you're getting 5 packages of this gorgeous Designer Series paper months ahead of it even being available in the catalog, which I think is just the coolest thing. Okay, now I'm going to use some of the clear rhinestones and just add a few here to give it just a little bit of sparkle. And then we will be done with this card. Super simple and easy. Wow, this pattern is very pretty. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. It is very, very pretty. I'm glad that I did that. All right, so you can see you just cannot go wrong with this paper. I mean, if you like the plaids, if you like the florals, it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, now I feel like I really need to do another one. So do you guys want to hang out for another minute and I'll cut some paper and do another one? Because, I mean, it's very pretty, right? It's very, very pretty. Okay, we should do one more. Let's see here. If I stick with the subtle collection, which I'd like to do, let's see. Which color should we do next? We've done Highland Heather. We've done Pear Pizzazz. I think maybe Mint Macaron would be a good one. What do you think? Mint Macaron, that'd be pretty. Or, oh, there we go. Let's do, what's this one called? Holy mackerel, Bride. Blushing Bride, there we go. Yeah, we'll do this one. We'll do Blushing Bride because that'll be very, very pretty with the florals. Okay, so, yeah, and then that's the only other color we haven't done yet anyway. So, okay, very good. We'll do Blushing Bride. Here we go. Mary says it's summertime. The first day of autumn is on Monday. Very nice. You're a demo but missed the pre-order of the gorgeous papers. Oh no! Oh, that stinks, but that's okay. You'll be ready to get it when it comes out for everybody anyway, so that's awesome. All right, let me go ahead and cut this. Now this paper is 4 inches by 5 1/4. Remember, this is a standard A2 layer anyways. Now, of course, poor Miss Mary's gonna have to finagle the conversion for A2 and A4 cards, but this one is 4 inches by 5 1/4. Oh, I just saw somebody say mint. You know what? I will do a mint macaron one later. Okay, let's see. Blushing Bride. So we need a Blushing Bride card base. And we'll cut this one at 4 1/4. And when I cut my card bases, I know that I'm going to get 2 per sheet of paper. So I like to go ahead and score them first. So we'll score this one at 5 1/2. And then cut it at 4 1/4. And I do this because then I already have another card base ready to go if I need one, right? So inevitably at some point I will need another card base, so I might as well get it cut and ready to go. All right, now the question is, what color do I want to use for the accent layer? And I'm hoping that Flirty Flamingo will work out for us here. Let's see. Yeah, I think it will. Okay. So I don't have a piece cut yet. So let me go ahead and, you know what? I don't need to score this one because I'm going to be cutting it down. So I am going to go ahead and cut it at 5 1/2 though. So that half is ready for a card base. And this one needs to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Right? Because this is our accent layer. So, hey Miss Wendy, how are you again? All right, so we're going to put these layers together like so. And then we'll put this layer over the top like that. And then what I did with the other cards is I punched, whoops, I'm throwing things around. I punched a scallop out of the same color as the accent cardstock. So let's see if, there we go. I like using scraps that I have on hand. All right. We're kind of doing this one on the fly. If you're just tuning in, I did not come to this unprepared. We just decided to make another card because the other one was quick and easy to do. So, we've already finished the other one and we're doing another. All right, so now I think we have everything that we need. I need Blushing Bride ink. So, grab that. And I need to clean that stamp because I'm sure that Highland Heather and Blushing Bride are not going to look the same. All right, there we go. All right. So, we've got our scrap piece of cardstock here. Tap, tap, tap with the Blushing Bride. Stamping down right there. Okay. And then Memento Black for the thanks. I tell you, this card is really quick and easy to do. So I think I should do a whole series on Fast and Fabulous. I like that term. I think that sounds fun. And if it can be done in just a minute or two, then that is great. Mary says she really likes the fine layers. She thinks that she'll be able to work it out on their cards. That's good. Mary, I'm sure that you can find the A4 conversion, but basically it's just a slivers difference. So it should be pretty easy for you to figure out. Whatever your standard card base and standard first layer, and then so this would be your standard card base, and this would be your standard first layer, and then this one would be just 1/2 step up between the two. So that should be pretty easy to work out. All right, now once again we're doing some layers in between. So let's get our dimensionals here, and we got a little bit of something going on there on that piece. It made a little fuzzy spot. Okay, there we go. All right, so we'll put our dimensionals on the back here. Fast and Fabulous. See, it does sound great, doesn't it? All right. And you know, I love the really detailed and creative cards too. I mean, I've got quite a few of those on my blog, and you can find a bunch of them here on other YouTube videos on my channel. But it's really nice to be able to just put out a bunch of really quick and cute cards. I mean, I think they're cute anyway. I hope you guys do too. So that's always fun, and it makes you feel like you've got something accomplished. And let's face it, sometimes I need to feel like I've got things accomplished, because sometimes it seems like no matter how much work I have been doing, sometimes I feel like I'm a little behind. Oh, Shyler says that she sometimes prefers it. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, there you go, Mary. I was gonna say something about Kylie. She has a really nice layering system, so that's good. All right, there we go. All right, so here we are again. Let's go ahead and put the Flirty Flamingo layer down. And now, you know, I'll be totally honest with you and tell you that sometimes I punch out or die cut stuff out of this center section because it's going to be covered up anyways. So it's a great way to use more of what you've got. And you could easily punch this out of this and no one would be the wiser, and you wouldn't have to have extra cardstock. I'm just putting that out there. You don't have to do that, but it's a good idea. Okay, let me put this layer down just like that. All right, now I don't have this one cut, obviously, so I'm going to have to just tie it from the spool, which is totally fine. There we go. Okay, and I'm just tying a basic standard knot, so this is nothing fancy. You don't have to worry about tying it into a bow. See, everything about this card is quick and easy. All right, there we go. Now let's bring that ribbon down where it needs to be. And I think that's gonna work. Maybe slide it over just a little bit. There we go. I love the way this silver looks with the Blushing Bride, don't you? I think it's so pretty. All right, here we go with our Stampin' seal. Now, did you notice when I was putting it over the ribbon, I kind of held the ribbon down tight so that way the Stampin' seal would climb right over the top of it and lock it down? You don't have to do that, but it keeps everything from shifting and sliding. All right, so here we go. Next layer. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, I love this paper. It's so pretty. Okay. This is such beautiful paper. I am in love with it. If you haven't already got it, if you're not already a demo, I would love to have you on my team. Sign up now and you can get this paper for free. $60 value, 200 sheets of paper for free. That is a fabulous deal. It is all about celebration, and celebration is the most awesome time of the Stampin' Up! Year. I love all the free stuff you get. All right, there it is. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. All right, let's get the bling on there because, let's face it, the bling really sets it off. All right, one here. I don't want that one. That one's not as sparkly. You know, some of them aren't as sparkly, and that's okay. You know what I do with those? I save them for ones that I color with my Stampin' Blends. Because if you didn't know, you can color these little rhinestones with your Stampin' Blends and make them literally any color you want. And it's so easy to do. In fact, I will show you how easy it is to do. This is Dark Melon Mambo. And I'll show you right here with this one because it's bigger. All I do is just color over the top of it. Let it set for a hot second, and it is stained pink forever. And it is beautiful. Isn't that great? I love it. That's why I enjoy buying the clear rhinestones, because I can color them any color that I have on hand. And they match perfectly, which of course is the wonderful thing about Stampin' Up! Is that all of their Melon Mambo all looks like Melon Mambo. All of their Highland Heather looks like Highland Heather, and their Blushing Bride looks like Blushing Bride, and so on and so on and so forth. All right, friends, there we have it. A beautiful, fun collection of thank you cards that you can put together in a cute little gift box, or you can send them out individually, or whatever you'd like to do. So I hope that you've enjoyed today's crafting session for Fast and Fabulous thank you card. And if you'd like to make a purchase to take advantage of Celebration, you can visit my website, danasullivan.stampinup.net. And remember that for every $50 you purchase, you get an entry to win that mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine for free. And then if you'd like to take advantage of the $125 product collection for only $99 and get a fabulous discount right off the bat and that gorgeous pack of designer series paper, just let me know, and I would love to have you on the Stampin' Chicks team. Thank you all so much again for hanging out with me today. I will not see you guys tomorrow evening. This was the last day of the Everyday Live. However, I will be online on Monday evening. I go live in my Facebook page, which is the Stampin' Chick Dana Sullivan on Facebook. So if you'd like to go over there and like and follow my page, and I will go live there, or you can watch the replay here on my channel Monday evening, and you can comment on it then. It won't be live, but you'll be able to see what's going on. And for that, I'm going to be doing things and showing you all about the new up-and-coming Butterfly Brilliance bundle, which is absolutely gorgeous. You're not going to want to miss it. So, all right, friends, that is all for today. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. And until next time, bye for now.